Now we just swipe. Land can go. Take our glimpse from the grave. Calamity Bearer is perfect. And we smash. Woof. Hey everybody, welcome back, and thanks so much for taking the time out of your day to watch Hello Good Game. It's the first day of Kaldheim. The pre-release event is over. Day 1 Izzet Giants, I'm calling it the Royal Giants, are stomping their way through Mythic. We have a very tasty win rate for you guys today. A long video, lots of matches demonstrating how the deck works for you guys to our utmost ability. Of course, we are going to break down the deck, the strategies, the synergies, so you guys can play it right out of the gate. So with that all being said, if you do find any value within the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share the channel to your friends, and bully them, straight up bully them, to download the game on their Android device. Let's break down the deck. All right, Royal Giants is an Izzet-based giant tribal deck. Izzet is the color combination of red and blue. This is a mid-range deck, so we do have a very aggressive mana curve here. Average CMC, or converted mana cost, of 3.2, and you can see, the curve here. There's quite a few 2-drops, but, the majority of the deck is 4-drops, right? 4, 5, and 3. So very, very expensive spells to be playing, but, there's lots of easy ways to be reducing the cost of those spells and, keeping the value of them in play, even if they're not in play, which is really, really nice. So let's break it down, and then again, we're going to do strategies and synergies, all of that jazz. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share the channel to your friends. 2 copies of Shadowspear. This is a 1 CMC legendary artifact equipment. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 and has trample and lifelink. This is incorporated in the deck for not only the trample, because we've got big bodies, so if your opponent's playing, something with chomp blockers or token generation, this will allow us to continue to get that damage in. And then also the life gain's really nice against aggro decks, right? So, not only does it give us a +1/+1 on our already big bodies, which they won't be able to get through, but now we've got lifelink, and that's gonna, really seal the deal for us. Into our 2-drops now, we've got 4 copies of Glimpse the Cosmos. This is a must-have in any giant deck right now that incorporates blue. Like I said, our first 2 CMC, it is a sorcery speed. Look at the top 3 cards of your library, put one of them into your hand, and the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. It's just a nice little dig, whether you need land, because, we are dropping 4 and 5 drops, or, you're just pulling a giant spell, or you're pulling some removal, or even, like the utility cards like Shadowspear and others that we'll mention as well. So as long as you control a giant, you may cast Glimpse the Cosmos from your graveyard by paying 1 rather than paying its mana cost. If Glimpse the Cosmos is cast this way, we do have to exile it instead of putting it back to our grave, so we can't cast it infinitely. We do just get to cast it an additional time from our graveyard if we control a giant, similar to the way we would Jumpstart. No discard there or anything, but just, being able to replay it for half the cost is very, very good, and, that's why it's in the deck. So, the draw or look at the top 3, draw 1 for 2 is kind of standard. We see that in a lot of decks. So Anticipate, for example, which would be that, but instant speed. I think that that's really good because it does the same thing at sorcery speed, which is a downgrade, but you can do it over and over again, which is really, really nice. Moving on, we've got 4 copies of Invasion of the Giants. This is an enchantment saga, absolutely broken, and as far as I'm concerned, a free card. Much like Burning Tree Emissary is free in Gruul, this comes out to be even more than free, I'd say. Like, you're receiving, value here. So first up for 2, Scry 2. That's just decent. We can find that land, we can find the removal, whatever we need. Next up, draw a card. Then you may reveal a giant card from your hand. When you do, Invasion deals 2 damage to target opponent or planeswalker. So we're getting to Scry 2, we're getting to draw a card. That seems a lot like, Omen of the Sea, that also costs 2 mana, right? Plus we're dealing 2 damage, which is a shock. So how's that mana incorporated in there? And the next giant spell you cast this turn costs 2 less to cast for its final ability, which is, just the mana that you use to play the invasions in the first place. So, the last ability makes it free, and the first 2 abilities, more than pay for themselves as far as I'm concerned. Our last 2-drop is Shatterskull Smashing and the Hammer Pass. Hammer Pass in tapped unless we pay 3 life as the Bolt land. And then, of course, that sorcery speed for 2+X, dealing X damage divided as we choose among up to 2 target creatures and or planeswalkers. If X is 6 or more, deal twice that damage as we choose among them instead. So, nice removal. It's also the land for the deck. Getting into one of the key components in the deck now, the Royal Scions. This is a 3 CMC legendary planeswalker coming in with 5 loyalty. Wow. +1, draw a card, then discard a card. Very good. We'll be utilizing that. We'll also be utilizing the target creature gets +2/+0, gains first strike and trample until the end of turn for the other +1. Both of these are very, very nice. And then, believe it or not, we're actually utilizing the -8 as well. The Royal Scions is just the bread and butter of this deck. Draw 4 cards, then when you do, the Royal Scions deals damage to any target equal to the number of cards in your hand. Right? So that's going to be our lethal blow, using the +1 to draw, discard certain cards, and then once we have our Giants in play, we're giving +2 first strike and trample, which is really, really good for us. And then finally, we just go -8 for the lethal hit. Moving on, we do have Bonecrusher Giant. This is a 4/3 Giant. Whenever it becomes a target of a spell, it will deal 2 damage to that spell's controller. We have Stomp at instant speed as the adventure. Damage can't be prevented this turn. Stomp deals 2 damage to any target. 2 copies of Giant's Grasp. This is our first 4 CMC card, an enchantment aura. Enchant Giant you control, and then when the Grasp enters the battlefield, gain control of target non-land permanent for as long as the Grasp remains on the battlefield. This is great just to, take anything of your opponents that you want. Not really super reliable because, if your Giant gets removed, then you've lost your body, you've lost your Grasp, and they get their thing back. But it can really help you, get that lethal blow in as well. 4 copies of our Calamity Bearer, a 3/4, right beside the Royal Scions for being a key component to the deck. It's a 4-drop. If a giant source you control would deal damage to a permanent or player, it deals double that damage to permanent or player instead. Absolutely insane for 4 mana. And we're going to get to some of these damage effects here within Tectonic Giant, a 3/4, and whenever Tectonic Giant attacks or becomes a target of a spell an opponent controls, choose 1. Deal 3 damage to each opponent, doubled through the bearer, of course, and then exile the top 2 cards of your library, choose one of them until the end of your next turn. You may play that card. Not that bad, a little bit of a draw engine for us. Finally, the Quake Bringer. This is a 5 CMC 5/4. We can foretell it face down for 2 mana anytime on our turn, and then play it for the foretell cost of 4, getting that 1 mana cost reduction. Your opponents can't gain life. Yep, that's really good. At the beginning of your upkeep, Quake Bringer deals 2 damage to each opponent. This ability triggers only if Quake Bringer is in the graveyard and you control a giant. That's really good. So Quake Bringer can be in the battlefield and trigger it, or it can be in the graveyard if you have another giant in play. So this is really good because it's a stackable ability. This is non-legendary. We can put, 3 Quake Bringers in play at once, and that's going to be dealing 2 damage, 4 damage, 6 damage, all of which is doubled through our Calamity Bearer, remember, right? And then finally, Battle of Frost and Fire. When it enters play, 4 damage to each non-giant creature and each planeswalker. Next up, scry 3. And then finally, whenever you cast a spell with converted mana cost 5 or greater this turn, draw 2 cards, then discard a card. This is great because we're playing Giant Tribal. Battle of Frost and Fire will wipe everything. Take note that it will deal damage to your Royal Scions, but still well worth it to wipe the field, leave yours intact, and then you can probably just smash for lethal. You also get to scry 3, set you up for your final turns, and then, a draw engine as well. So very, very nice stuff. 7 islands, 7 mountains, 4 Riverglide, Lavaglide Pathways, and 4 Temple of Epiphanies to round the deck code. No sideboard. We're playing best of 1 today. Let's break down some of the strategies and synergies here. Quakebringer belongs in our graveyard unless we're foretelling it because we don't have any 2 CMC cards, right? If we don't have Glimpse, we don't have Invasion, we don't have a Stomp, then we will foretell our Quakebringer. If not, we will use our Royal Scions, draw a card, then discard a card to draw, and then discard our Quakebringer into the graveyard, right? Just get those Quakebringers into your graveyard, get other giants in play, deal damage that way, right? So, that's our primary function, is just to draw with the Scions, get your Quakebringers into the grave, right? While playing, your support cards with your remaining mana, and, finally stacking our Calamity Bearers as well. So, it's very, very easy. There's not much going on here. Stack Quakebringers into the grave, stack Calamity Bearers in play, right? Bearers go in the field, Quakebringers go in the grave. Unless you need to shut down your opponent's life gain, in which you may want to play these into the field then, right? So there's a couple weird things there. You wipe your opponent's creatures with Frost and Fire. Again, +2/+0. Trample first strike goes on your Bonecrusher Giant, goes on your Tectonic Giant. Tectonic Giant would then be a 5 right? Which is great. That deals 3 additional damage. That gets doubled, so it'll attack for 10 and deal 6 damage through the bear. Really, really nice stuff here, and that's, of course, without the Shadowspear as well. So I hope you guys enjoy the deck. This is very, very good. I've been having so much fun with Royal Giants in Mythic today. The deck list, of course, is in the description below. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share the video to all of your friends. Download Arena on your Android, and you can play on the go, which is a lot of fun. That's available today for you guys. I know I'm really excited to be playing in bed. Yes, in bed while we watch TV, because I'm always behind the computer, so let me know what you guys think of the deck. Thank you so much for your time and attention. If you want to support financially, you can do so on Twitch, Patreon, YouTube, and by becoming a Amazon shopper, I guess. We've got an Amazon link as well. So lots of different ways to support. Reach out to me if you're looking for more information on that, of course. I would love to, you know, receive your support, so I'll do it. Many things out of my way to make sure we can have that accomplished, I guess, right? Are you guys excited for Kaldheim? Is this your first deck? Let me know which deck you're playing first if you're excited to play this deck, whatever. Let's get some engagement going on this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe. Take care, enjoy the gameplay, and we'll see you soon with our wrap-up thoughts so I can yell, like, comment, and subscribe some more. We go first. Our first match in ranked with the new cards. How excited am I? Very. All right, you guys. I was working on this deck when the event went down. Izzet Giants, Quake Bringer, Royal Scions. I call it the Royal Giants. Yeah. Typically, we discard the Quake Bringer with the Scions, but when it is opening hand and you don't have a 2-drop for the turn, it still makes a lot of sense. Mamba in play, a little mutate going on, hey? Looking for a Bonecrusher Giant. There it is. Land underneath it, that's good too. Are they going to mutate onto it now, though? Right, it could be a bit of a problem. No, they go wide instead. Utility knife. That's fine. I mean, it's not great, but at the end of the day, it's fine. The red mana is, you know, much more important. We get the cost reduction in Giants next turn. Trying to pull out the removal on stuff like the Bonecrusher Giant, stuff like the Tectonic Giant. Right, so like even a Quakebringer for 2 is super tempting, but I just don't see it. Right? Let's get our Bonecrusher in play for 1 mana. Right? 1 mana. Easy. Now, I don't think they have much of a wipe. So let's go Tectonic Giant. The Scions can stay in our hand, you know, get the summoning sickness off the creatures. Could be counterspell. Could also just be removal. It hits. So they don't get the removal here. They just flash it in, but they can mutate onto it now and get the destroy target creature. Which is unpleasant, but it happens. Oh, it's the... super duper tap all your stuff forever. Good game. So there's not much here for us. Right. Every time they mutate, they get to destroy a creature and tap all of our other creatures. And, you know, it's a 7/7 flyer. So I think we can just show ourselves out here. Our opponent goes first. Land in hand. Look interesting. I mean, 2 Quake Bringers is a little expensive, but he should be okay, I guess. Start lacing them down unless we need removal. Okay, so that equals removal. Battle of Frost, if we can build into it. We're at 4, we need 1 more land. The Bonecrusher Giant and the Calamity Bearer should clog up the field while we get there. Alright. 2 robbers dealt with. Thou shall not compete against giants. 2 chargers we don't care about. Calamity Bearer in play. They're bricking. We let the damage go through. We'll go on our own offensive. Alright, this is a race we should be able to easily win. Just overpowering this poor mono red deck. Got some bodies coming your way, bro. 6 damage. Or is this other source? Nope, just a giant source. Counts on itself even. So good. Calamity Bearer is not okay. It takes this deck and just puts it in turbo mode. Like, look at this. 4 damage. Just coming at you. What? And now a Royal Scions. This is game. Good game.
Steady your mind, Rowan.
First strike trample.
Embrace your fear and charge.
LOL. And that's both double. That's 14 damage. You know, 17. No, 20 damage total. It's too much. All right. Does not matter. Woo! Just right in there. My goodness. We're dialing it in too. Like, we're getting some nice streaks here. All right, we can keep this. Opponent goes first. 2 drop, 3 drop, 4 drop. Seems okay. Let's see how this plays out. More Orzhov, hey? Interesting. Let's just hold on to the giant. Nice. Very interesting. Scions in play. Start taking those draws.
Let me synthesize.
Epiphany can go. I don't want to play slow at this point. Valkyrie Sword equips for 3. It could go on the Fervent Champion for free. Alright, let's try this. Invasion of the Giants in play for Scry. We're going to discard that Quakebringer to the grave.
What is my strategy here?
They're not doing anything here. Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna play as a creature, and it can eat the removal. Oh, one sec. There we go. I'm pretty sure we're on our 5th turn here. They can easily remove it, I'm sure. It just kind of soaks it up.
I enjoy the proper application of knowledge.
Toss the land. So if we drop this Calamity Bearer, we're in really good shape. Even if they're both in the grave with the Calamity Bearer in play, it just deals so much damage. They make it an angel. Nice. That's pretty cool. And their own Angel of Destiny. Uh-oh. That was meant to be first strike, LOL. Whoops. We should be able to just outpace them, though. And they're gonna attack the Scions, which we could just block. I think it's fine. And I love a deck that's just like, you can just play your cards and you win. Like, it's just so good. It's like the new Rogues, right? Is this how Rogue players felt? It just like, doesn't matter. You just like throw these cards that light up onto the field and you just win. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's casual 4 damage. We could take one of their things. Also, the double damage would be really good here. Right?
There is no virtue without bravery.
Let's see how this pans out. They should double block it, I guess. Because it does 12 damage. We'll kill them both, but we'll die too. Or we don't. Never mind. Math. Oh, because we can only do first strike to 1 creature because there's no trample. I see. And then we don't have enough land. So we should still be fine. I mean, the Scion's at 10, we're at 20. They're at 12. I guess. It's a lot of life transfer. Which is good for them. We just have lethal. Right, because of Quake Bringers.
Do not think you can
Woof.
conquer knights of the realm.
I'm telling you guys, all the pieces are here. It works. Going first, we love that. Starting out nice and slow. Looking for more land. That's really good, but again, we do need that 4th land. Uh-oh. That's scary, isn't it? Let's foretell our Quakebringer. Are we gonna see creatures, or is it straight control? Sigh. Shadowspear in play. So it is a creature-based version, which is great news for us. Let's pull all the removal out on our Bonecrushers first before we play in our Quakebringer. This is really nice. That's our turn. Pull up some removal. There it is. Resure or enchantment. Top deck a land. Let's kill a savior. Play our Bonecrusher Giant. Try to pull more of their removal. No rogues today. Blessed be thy queue. So relaxing. Couple stream snipers though still. Land can go. Let's get that Quakebringer in play. No attacks. End turn. Okay, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Right, we're just dealing chip damage this way, which is super helpful. I kind of want to. We take some damage. I'm taking that death touch though. Good game. On a little bit of a tear here. We go first. The land looks really good. Maybe it's a creature deck and we get a nice wipe. Play slow. Bonecrusher up for removal. Mono red. Ooh. I should use the new lands. Alright, we have to let our opponent log into our Twitch stream so they can see our hand. People, you guys, I do not understand. I do not understand why it's so important to win a game at 85%. Come on. Let's pass our turn. It takes so long because I don't stream with a lag, but my connection's so bad that it takes, like, it's all in back queue through dropped frames. Oh my god. People have no shame, I swear. This is brutal. Like, who does this? And it's like multiple times every day. Yes, that is a Stonecoil Serpent. They're trying to do that combo that never will ever work. Watch it work on us. I doubt it, though. Let's get a Giant in play. Just start dealing some damage. We do have that 4th land as well, so Calamity Bearer is in play. Watch out for trickery. What are they going to do? Counter our Calamity Bearer? Oh my god. Well, there goes one of their trickeries. Yeah, wow, what a great deck. I don't get the meme of it. We go first. The hand doesn't look very good. We have to toss this. I mean, it's cool that we can toss those down, but without both colors of land, it's too risky. We can't even keep this. Can't even keep it. There we go. I guess Giant's Grasp can go. I guess, I guess Shatterskull can go. Invasion, then Glimpse. You know, we don't have much to work with here. Tectonic Giant off the top is nice. The lands is good. Quakebringer can go. Let's reveal our Giant.
With my sister by my side,
Draw, then discard. Hopefully we get something good. Just a land.
Is crystallizing.
I'm going to toss a Glimpse because we can recast it from the grave, right? The Wishclaw in play. Interesting. Scions is taking the heat away from us. Tectonic Giant in play for 2. Let's draw and discard.
A quest of mystery.
I don't see a lot of damage coming our way, so let's toss the spear. Let's hold up our stomp. We're gonna kill it so they can't give us death touch, right? They want to block with it. It could have removal. Let's make them use it on the Calamity Bearer.
For the realm.
6 damage plus 10 damage in one hit. Oh my gosh. Yummy! Again. They're big hits by the Giants if you can get them through. Alright, so, you know, we're back to thinking that we just need to record our YouTube videos off of Twitch because, you know, when you start a match and then people take 5 minutes to make their first play, and by this time I'm complaining about them vocally, you know, I look over, you know, they're in chat, you know, another however many minutes goes by. It's alright, I'm just gonna record off stream. People have no respect, man. Let's get after it. So we're getting a flack now because I said there's no respect in stream sniping. But there actually is none, really, so. That is my feelings on it. Is it respectful to log in and look at someone else's hands? Like, rest in peace, right? Now I'm being yelled at in a language I don't know of. Right? All because someone couldn't just play a fair match. I don't get it, you guys. I don't get it. Like, I'm the bad guy. All of a sudden.
I enjoy the
Toss our
proper
Quakebringer here.
application of knowledge.
Winged Worlds for the draw. Prince Charming for the scry. Prince Charming doing its thing. Scry, scry, scry. Right, welcome to 2021, right? It's the only time where people can be in the wrong and then get mad at you for pointing it out.
Let us plan for the trial.
Let's toss our Royal Giant here. We could go in with a little bit of field presence, maybe. Right, if we're gonna wipe everything anyways, it doesn't matter. Yeah, let's get a Giant in play. You're gonna bounce my Giant back? That's okay. We really just need that 5th land. We should have scried for it, I guess.
I think I have
Because
used a
that's not it.
tactical
We can draw it,
error.
though. Hope is not lost.
Let me
I guess it is.
synthesize the facts.
We're at 16. Let's see if we can find the land here. Could counter it. Let's just take the mage out. Alright, we're losing our Scions here, taking 2 damage. We don't know if there's a land there or not. we can only assume. Then there's one card in hand. It could be a counter, right?
Oh, back to training?
Let's just pull it out. Definitely worth countering. Yeah. That's fine. We know there's no more counters for our next turn. Looking for the land here. That's it. We pass our turn, now we've got wipes on wipes. They could have picked up a counterspell there. We're gonna have to wait and see though. Let's clean it up, baby. Woo! Simulate Chrome, that's okay. I mean, the land's good, and draw when it dies is good too, but not as good as a Tectonic Giant. You know what I mean? That can stay. This can go. Bonecrusher can stay. Tectonic Giant in play. Let's use the cheaper ones, just in case something happens to our graveyard. Quake Bringer can go into our hand. That's awesome. Scry 2, draw a card. You know, the draw is of some threat, but we should be okay. There's so much value in our hand still, right? Two to the top. Both keepers. Yeah, we'll just block this. They get the draw as well. We're at 7, so we can't actually really afford to do so much unless we can get our spear out. Yorion is a thing. It's a flyer. Yorion is a flyer. Okay. We got that Bonecrusher off the top? No. Not anymore. Do so much damage, right, that they have to deal with it. They could have an Elspeth Conquers Death, though, so we could take Yorion and then have them ECD us, which just brings Yorion back, which is sad, but we do have to risk it, right? Another 6 damage in. It didn't allow me to pick the source there, which is kind of funny. Bonecrusher in hand is nice. It doesn't do twice the damage. So let's just take another glimpse. Giant's Grasp is really good. We could take Yorion. People are talking about... Oh, nice. People are talking about the poison cards. And, yeah, it's just the one card with poison. We actually still have lethal here, which is pretty cool. They're out of mana, so they can't protect it. And the Tectonic Giant just deals damage too, of course. I thought it untapped it, to be honest, but, you know, regardless, easy peasy. The lemon squeezy. Our opponent goes first here. We can keep 2 land because we've got Cosmos, we've got the invasions, right? So lots of opportunity to find that land in case we get stuck. Just waiting on our opponent to make their decision. Let's go introduce ourselves while we wait. Right? Hola! We are ready to play! Let's commune with the bear. What's that, brah? Commune with the soulless elemental that has no life in it whatsoever. Even though Zendikar was supposed to be all about life. Right? Soulless. Soulful. Right? There's a being. This thing is... I don't know what that thing is. It's like a construct. Alright, we're after it. Elves. I just uploaded this deck. I just uploaded it. Give me a break. Oh my gosh. Gotta love when people just take every second they can. Like, why? What's going on here? Why are you stream sniping? I'm trying to record a YouTube video. Like, you played super slow, and now you're in my chat. So I know you're stream sniping. Like, just ruining this. What could have been a fun match has now been ruined, and, you know, you've been basically branded. I'm gone once I looked at your hand. I know exactly what you're playing now. Right? Wasted 10 minutes of your life. Oh my god. What a great time. It's a lot of land here, and it's a lot of the wrong kind of land. So we're gonna toss it. This looks better. We're playing against Yorion, so let's toss a land because we can scry more land. Right? Shadowspear goes out. Burning Tree Ronin. I actually kind of like that name. Find our third land here. We're paying for our Scions, but that's okay. And then the Calamity Bearer will be reduced the turn after to 2. We're tossing our Shadowspear.
Let us plan for the trials ahead.
We have to do the spear. I can't not. It's not right. They take our Royal Scions, which is good.
Trials this day.
Let's just play it straight to the field. You know, it is a 5-drop, so they're not using their Skyclave. There should be no attack either. Prince Charming for the scry. 6/5 with trample and life gain. Hey! This must mean they're gonna wipe us? Down to 12, we're at 23. If they can get that 4th land, we're probably screwed, but hey, maybe not. Yeah, okay. Sends it to the grave. No attacks. Let's pull a land. And then we can still smash in. Down to 10. Looking for nothing, really. We've got our 4th land. They take Shadowspear. Again, we still just supply all the pressure we can. Get a 1/1 from this. They're just holding on. Trying to find their 4th land for a wipe. They take the bear. Good, they're holding on. Take our glimpse. Invasion. Let's try to force the block on the 1/1. No, can't get it. That's okay, though. You know, we do have Tectonic Giant in play. More than lethal. So if they didn't get that land, it's over. Well, not quite. If they remove the Giant, it's good. But we do have Quakebringer, you know, in the grave, which is going to help us. They're having trouble with their deck here. A Houndmaster? What is going on? This is unique. Good game. Easy win. We're up to a 71% though. Let's see if we can break 80% with Giants. We go first, 2 Quakebringers in hand. Look at us go. Lots of fun 2-drop interactions. What's up, Mr. Bear? We got this snarly dragon on the other hand. The pets should fight each other. Engage in Mortal Kombat while, you know, there's nothing happening. That'd be fun. That'd be fun! Some Jaya sleeves. That's pretty cool. I like that. That's pretty cool indeed. Hello. Good game. Hey, it was enough. Oops, it's okay, bro. It's okay, just don't play rogues and everything will be fine. Just push it out. How do you not? How do you not, right? Just saving mana all day. Not really, spending more of it than we would normally, but it's cheaper later on, which is good. They could have just straight up counter magic available. Glimpse the cosmos. Look at the top 3 cards of your library, put one of them into your hand and the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. Then as long as you control a giant, we can recast it from our Grisave. Scion seems nice here. We'll pass our turn. So we can just smash the shark, I guess. Kind of irrelevant, but we'll do it anyways. We should have awaited their attack phase, but, you know. Let's roll, baby! They're getting close to, like, Countertown. But even if they counter it and it goes to the grave, it's okay, right? We can re-glimpse again because we have a giant in play. I don't think that this is going to be of any benefit to us, but then neither's the land, right? Maybe they drop a Planeswalker that we could snag. Double vision. Super awkward. Like, is that worth taking? Because they're just going to bounce this anyways and retake that. Get the Scions out.
It seems we've encountered another puzzle on our quest.
Let's push up our boy. You're my boy, Blue.
Use it.
And then we've got 3 mana. For Bonecrusher. Let's see how they handle this. They do have double vision, which is like really, really good. Maybe we should have just taken it so they didn't get the first double spell. I just am envisioning a Brazen Borrower's Petty Theft, right? So it kind of scares me. Tutelage. That's okay. The mill is really good for us, actually. We can get Quake Bringers in the grave. Right? Do they play another tutelage, or they're double bouncing? So, double fire. And they must have a shock, too. Because they targeted the Bonecrusher. And that triggers the tutelage for each copy, which is cool. Well, this is just lethal, isn't it? Yeah. Nice. We go first. We have a turn 3 Scion. Turn 4 Giant. Turn 5 Graft? Question mark? Maybe? We'll see. We'll see. Mono white. Could beat us down. We don't have too much removal. We do have opponents can't gain life through our Quakebringer. So let's start cycling here.
Our bond was forged in battle.
And many training sessions. I enjoy the proper application of knowledge.
Let's toss our Scions. I can't toss the land in good conscience here, You know, and I want to take that speaker when they power it up. As soon as that Alcide can't protect it, I want to take it. Because they don't have much removal, right?
I love a good fight.
That's really good too. Let's take our draw.
To know is to triumph.
Maybe we just toss it, actually. And we'll wipe the field instead. This should slow them down. They have to use their Skyclave, the mall, to get above us. So we'll have one of the outside sack itself.
Rowan! Help!
Should we just wipe it? I feel like that's not enough.
Your heart can overcome any challenge.
It's a lot of damage. We'll play it slow. Take our scry. Land can go. Spears. Not bad. I mean, we don't really need it here. I don't think we're in trouble of dying. And our turn. It takes them away from attacking us, which is the best part of it. Blast them. Right, keeping them down from 27. I mean, they're bricking, but, you know, it's just... it's almost too fun. Stop their life gain. Right? Just straight up. Typically, we put this in the grave, but because it can stop them from gaining life, we just play it. First strike, trample on the giant for an extra bit of damage. It only attacks for 8 a turn. And that's without a Calamity Bearer, right? Good game. Sorry about your land, brah. Giants. I'm loving it. They're a lot of fun. Just new decks, you guys. So much fun for me. Alright, the hand looks fine. It's a little slow, but we do have that control top end ready. Which the art of this is pretty crazy. What is happening there? Coming in nice and slow. A lot of people are playing with this Goma, hey? Take the scry, leave it there for now. Maybe we can just wipe everything at once. I'd love the Calamity Bearer. But if we're just rushing to, you know, our 5 lands, we'll just use Glimpse to dig for it. It's way easier that way. The War Leader, nice, okay. So we lose our Stomp. We need to top deck a giant. We should have kept the Calamity Bearer, cast for 2. It's alright though, we just want to wipe their field. No blocks. We get the Tectonic off the top, which is great. That can enter for 2. And then we have our Glimpse on top of it. Quakebringer in hand. No attacks. We wipe the field next turn. And then we hit. ECD on the Tectonic Giant. That's really good. No blocks. We take another 3. So the Elspeth Conquers Death is kind of annoying. So they shouldn't be able to attack unless they equip. Nice, no haste. Another Vanguard, no haste yet there either. They've got 4, so I think it can make us power. Oh, the power's 5. Nice, so we can still block. So I really just kind of want to wait it out almost. Let their Elspeth fizzle and then wipe the field. We could have evasion there, I guess. Or was it increased? I think it must have been increased. So they're hitting for 14 here. Oh, it's because they got the extra attacker. They got another war leader. So this is gross. But I think it's fine, right? It doesn't actually matter. Good hit. But we waited it out. We waited it out. Now we just wipe it. Land can go. Take our Glimpse from the grave. Calamity Bearer is perfect. And we smash. Woof. Good game. So we stuck it out. We just got there. Calamity Bearer in play. Scions in play. First strike trample. Massive damage, baby. Woo! Alright, so I'm keeping this hand just because of absolutely how silly it is. 3 Quakebringers opening hand? What? Come on. That's crazy. Let's just look for land, I guess, right? The wipe can go. Again, we can't cast it without the land, so first priority is 5 land. Shuffler's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't ask questions. Land is good, even though it's an island. An island! We'll cast this as a mountain, of course. The land is fairly balanced, right? More mutate. Wow, people are like going after it, hey? So we're going to play this, and even if it gets removed, that's fine. Cycling the migration path for a land. Attack for 2. They don't drop it. Well, that's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a bit of a problem. These stack as well, right? This is non-legendary. It stacks, right? They need to exile that all heck out of that thing. Or deal 4 damage. They could, right? They've got access to 4 damage. And the exile, nice, yeah. Yeah. You dirty dog. Oh, we should have glimpsed first. That's my bad. Not really. Let's get rid of those. So we're tapped, so we'll just take the Scryland. And then, you know, like, we just looked through 1, 2, 5. This is our 6th card that we just looked through in our deck. That's really good. Really, really good. Scoot Swarm, you dog. We're gonna foretell. This is really nice, but I think just the foretell here is better. Tectonic Giants on the board. Our Quakebringer did get exiled, which is frightening. So we need to dodge more exile. Maya's on our wheel. Little jet engine revs up in the room. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not. It seems really awkward to me. They deal 3 damage to it now? Yeah, okay. Two lands. Getting them off the top is the important part, right? Quake Bringer for 2. It just feels good. And I'm gonna take your Vanishing Light. Uh-oh! Oh! Uh-oh, indeed. That's not what I needed. Oops. I thought, it would release our Quakebringer and we'd get to re-target with their Banishing Light. Straight 5-head, baby! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's not how I thought that would work. They've got nothing to bring back. The Scoot Swarm, that's fine. Whatever, man. Whatever, man. Cry. Watch there be a field wipe here. They can't gain life, at least. Not that it matters. No Giant in grave, either. Cultivate, that's fine. So an Ugin minuses fries their Banishing Light. For real this time? We'll see what else is happening here. It's really awkward looking. They have to block it. Casual 18 damage, gets shut down. We do have a spear for trample. And the Royal Scions as well. We killed the Sterix. Or, not the Sterix, the Spooks one. And they get one card immediately into an Ugin. That's a joke. That is a joke. They -5. Sterix goes. And the Banishing Light goes. We get a Quakebringer. No Giants in grave. I guess there actually is. There's one. Our Bonecrusher.
Consider this.
Where's an exile? Yeah, it's exiled. If we had the bearer in play, like that's... We should have played in the whole way.
My research.
We could have killed the Sterix, I guess, instead of playing the Giant. 3 cards in hand. Nice. Good game. We go first. The land is light, but, you know, with the invasion, we don't actually need that much to get going. Another mountain off the top is cool. I've not even looked at the new emotes. Right? We gotta go check those out, don't we? Invasion of the Giants, turn 2, scry 2. More lands. Island can go. Mountain can probably stay. You know, we do have the discard with the Scions as well, if there's no threats to remove. Let's reveal our Bonecrusher Giants. Stomp it in. Just get rid of it. Three mana. Bonecrusher in play. Cosmos goes out. And then we can recast it from the grave. I guess we cannot because they remove it. We still get the first cast of it though, and that's fine. I think we just do another invasion, right? For the scry. So good. Invasion and glimpse the Cosmos seems to be really, really powerful. Try to find another giant. I guess the removal does it. Set up our next turns with an invasion. Giants can go, we already have one. Calamity Bearer can stay. Letting them play whatever, and we just remove it. This is not a giant, so we should be fine. What's going on here? When it enters battlefield, you may pay 4. Nice. So let's reveal. Let's just play in, and then we can cast Cosmos from the grave. Tectonic Giant into our hand. Right, look at the top 3 and pull one for 1 mana. Is really good. Glimpse of Cosmos is just like a nice card. Easy trade for us. Tectonic Giants in at a cost reduction, which is really nice. And then we're going to get our Scions in play as well.
With my sister by my side, I do
Just
not
taking a little digsies here.
Plan is
Uh-oh.
crystallizing.
Uh-oh. Quakebringer into the graveyard. And that's exactly what we want to do with the Royal Scions. Either put the Quakebringer in the grave or put trample and first strike on our Giants. Treasure token. What's up next here? Search your library for a bunch of stuff. Calamity Bearer in play. Let's push up the boys. This is a big hit. Very big hit. So this does 6. That does 10. Oh my gosh. That is a lot. All right, you guys, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I had to do that full circle from the beginning. Royal Giants. I'm having so much fun with this. It hits hard. It hits so hard. You know, any mill that was a problem isn't really a problem. It's like, yeah, you take our Quakebringers into the grave, bro. And like the wipes aren't that big of a problem either. It's not like we're an aggro deck and we're losing all of our cards. It's like we're playing 4-drops. We're playing 5-drops that need to be dealt with on a one-on-one basis. It's not like we're playing 4 of them at once. You can just grab massive card advantages through a Doomscar. You actually have to, you know, go tit for tat with the mid-range deck now. And this has been something we've not seen in a while. Mid-range has been removal for the longest time. So I'm really excited to have a mid-range based creature deck that stomps you guys. We're dealing massive amounts of damage, having so much fun doing it. Loving Kaldheim so far. Really like the art. Had a lot of fun in the event. Today is the first day. We completed our entire collection. I must have bought, you know, close to 300 packs plus the wild cards we got in today's pack opening was ridiculous. We're up to 35 mythics. At one point, I opened 3 wild cards. Look at this, you guys. Boom. 3 mythics all in one pop. How rare is that? That's absolutely insane. Thank you guys for your time and attention. Whether this is your first video or you've been here since the start, I really appreciate the time that you spend with me. Thank you so much. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share the channel to your friends. Support financially if you can afford to do so, of course, only on Twitch, Patreon, YouTube, and by purchasing things through our Amazon link. Reach out to me if you have any questions. We're in the Discord all the time if we're not already live on YouTube or on Twitch. Take care. Have a magical day. Enjoy Kaldheim, and we'll see you soon in our next video.